On this channel, we talk about how to become a better footballer, but sometimes I forget that there's a ton of you guys that are new to this stuff, and it can be intimidating. So in this video, we're going to be taking it back to the basics a bit. If you're an average footballer in school, just trying to get some guidance on how to play better, this video is for you. And if you're a long-time subscriber, this video is also going to be very beneficial for you. All these habits are going to be very beneficial to any footballer, not just new footballers. Number 1, the 80-20 development rule. When I was younger, I trained like most players did, training to improve every attribute at once, like literally everything. Free kicks, skill moves, long shots, doing random drills I just saw on TikTok. It felt pretty good and productive, but it wasn't very efficient. It's like playing 2K and trying to upgrade every stat at once. But if you know ball, you know that you should focus on maxing out your most important attributes, then you should start working on the smaller parts of your game. This idea is actually a principle called the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. It basically says that 80% of your outcomes come from 20% of causes. Now, I know you didn't click on this video to learn about economics. You probably get enough of that in school. I mean, economics is actually really interesting. Okay, I just saved you from minutes of me talking about economics. Go back to your last match. How many touches did you have? Now let's think and break them down. They were probably short passes, first touches, movements off the ball, simple combinations. That's the majority, right? Match analysis research in youth football consistently shows that most actions in games are short passing sequences and controlled first touches under pressure, not sombrero flicks or 40-yard screamers. So if you want to improve fast, 80% of your development should focus on first touch, basic passing, receiving under pressure, scanning before receiving, off the ball movements, fitness, etc. Then the other 20% can be your fear factor, which is what makes you stand out. When your basics are elite, your sauce looks elite, but when your basics are weak, your sauce looks forced. Bottom line, you need to train what matters the most 80% of the time, and the other 20% can be what makes you you. Your sauce, your flair, whatever you're great at. Alright, this has to be said, but routine and discipline will beat talent 100% of the time. Talented, naturally gifted. When I say those words, someone probably pops into your head. He might be your teammate. He doesn't do the extra work that you think he would need to do to be as good as he is. He's just naturally gifted, right? And not really. He probably has been playing football since he was a kid and has played a lot of games, has a lot of game experience. But lucky for you, you can reach his level pretty fast if you build a routine and stick to it. In the long run, the average kid who trains alone after training, has great recovery, diet's locked in, sticks to his training plan, will end up passing the kid who's just talented and does the bare minimum. Sports science research on long-term athlete development shows consistency over time is one of the strongest predictors of improvement. You need to be consistent and show up, create a routine to success, and follow it. Consistency compounds, and then results will follow. Don't just rely on motivation, because motivation is inconsistent. Rely on discipline, put in the work even when you don't want to. That's the most certain guarantee that you're going to see success. Routine, and discipline. Also, quick little side tangent for the 1% who do care. Sorry for the inconsistency. My workload for school has been absolutely piling up, and I have so many classes, and I got work, and I got a whole bunch of other responsibilities. So I'm trying my best to keep this channel at an upload a week. So yeah. 3. Focus on athleticism and conditioning. This is an underrated habit, especially at the school level. Most players only train their technical skills and often neglect training their physicality. I know I do. But football is physical. Acceleration, deceleration, endurance. I know y'all don't do endurance. Balance, strength. Think about it, bro. If you're slightly faster than everyone else in your grade, you win more duels, you create more space, you recover faster defensively. That alone can make you one of the top players at your school. And don't neglect endurance, because if you can only last 10 minutes of high output football, you're not that helpful, are you? So your weekly routine should include sprint intervals, short acceleration drills, like 5 to 20 meters, core strength, single leg strength. This is really important for footballers. Single leg strength. mobility work. You don't need to you don't need a body build necessarily, but you do need to move well. A strong, explosive athlete with solid basics will outperform a skilled merchant with absolutely no engine. And yes, I know conditioning is a pain. I mean, I would skip it too often, but in the 75th minute, it decides games. 4. Train with game intensity. A lot of players train, but they don't do it at a match speed. How do you expect to be match ready when you never practice at a match intensity? When you practice at a calm 65%, you will play at a calm 65% intensity. The nervous system adapts to the speed you train it at. And I'm not even trying to be motivational or nothing. That's literally science, bro. Your brain wires movement patterns based on repetition at specific needs. So when you train alone, take your touches at game pace, sprint full speed, shoot with intent, time yourself. Don't go through the drills all like nonchalantly. Stimulate pressure and add constraints. For example, instead of just dribbling through cones, dribble through them at speed and then finish. Train like someone's watching you because on game day, they're gonna be. 5. Play against higher level competition. This is uncomfortable for some, but you need this. If you're always the best player in training, you eventually stop growing. Adaptation happens when challenge slightly exceeds ability. Losing, quote unquote losing, forces you to adapt and learn. So try playing pickup game with like older players, join stronger leagues, train with better teammates, put yourself in the uncomfortable. You might struggle at first, but don't lose confidence. That's good that you're pushing yourself. And long term, your decision making speeds up, your awareness improves, your physicality improves. Iron sharpens iron. So if you want to be the best in your school, you can't only play at your school level. You have to widen your variety. Hi, I have a free course linked down below to get you started with the full blueprint of routines, habits, and how to become a serious footballer. I recommend you check it out. Did I mention it's free? Yeah, it's free. And if you want something a little more premium, I also have a course on how to build a footballer physique, shredded, athletic, explosive, with the full training regimen and diet plan. So if you also want to check that out, it's in my link down below, and you can also find it on my channel. So short recap, I'm just gonna bullet point it. 80% basics, discipline over talent, athleticism matters, train at game speed, and seek higher competition. Those are the best tips that I could give you that I'd give myself if I was in school. Well, I am in school, but you know what I mean. That's the blueprint. Galatians 6:9. Let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. When you start building good habits, you'll not instantly see the rewards, but as time compounds, so do the habits. As long as you stay consistent, growth will compound too, and you will reap the rewards. Trust God, trust your system. Jesus loves you. God is great. Have a great day, bro. Love you. Say it back, please.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?